Welcome in, everybody. Monday, time to start off post Thanksgiving week on the right note with daily bread, but you already had been getting that Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, however the hell your bookie pays you. If you tuned in to Sunday morning quarterbacks yesterday, the show and the analyst did a pretty fine tuned up job covering all the Sunday morning guests. You had me and Spin and Sosa rocking it down for the whole episode. So thank you to everybody who tuned in to yesterday. As usual, that's brought to you by the Daily Bread Media Network on YouTube. So make sure you give us a subscribe there. That's where you can catch that show. Paid for play for your college football and college basketball picks, along with Daily Bread each day. So your one-stop YouTube channel to get what you need. 20 minutes. Sunday and Saturday shows are a little bit longer, but get over to there to be like G5 Juan, rocking in our comments all the time. Appreciate you guys like that. Oh, we got Old Mill bringing up Team Sosa yesterday. How we feeling?
You know the vibes, bro. You already know, man. Beautiful day in the Diamond Club. Lots of winners, lots of everyone out here just having a great time. Just getting to it, you know. This was the task at hand. This is what we wanted to do. We wanted to make sure that the people got that fire, got that good work. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what we're doing for the people, just making sure that they get the best work out there. You know what I'm saying? The best picks, the best analysts, the people who are from everywhere, just taking care of business. You know what I'm saying? You already know, man. Sorry your Titans couldn't get through, man. Too many injuries. Injuries catching up to your boys over at yeah, injuries. Shout out to my boy Quite the Capper. I see you tuning in, man. I appreciate you. If y'all want to check out a very good capper, very numbers based, solid guy, Quite the Capper. He's a Notre Dame fan like myself, you know, and he knows his shit. So I definitely rock with him for sure. Um, Trying to see what else we on today.
Yeah, so
Sparking up, Sam.
show
Appreciate you, dog. Sparking up for the boy. That's all it is, man. I see y'all in the Twitter comments. Make sure y'all hop over to YouTube on the Daily Bread Media page. Did you put that tweet out?
yes, it's out.
On YouTube, yeah. Make sure you guys if you want your questions answered and stuff, it's a lot easier to find us over on it's a lot easier to find us over on YouTube if you really just want to get all your comments in because they no longer, you know, the StreamYard stuff doesn't they no longer give us the comments that we want. But you guys know the deal. We're here for one thing and one thing only: the winners. So
Yes, sir. Right
what we
before we
kicking
get
off with
into the
today?
winners show, powered by PickCity.com and the Wise Guys Diamond Club, make sure to be checking both of them out on Twitter. You know what the deal is with those already. We appreciate all you guys in the comments, like we said, showing day in, day out for you and what we got on the slate for today because we got a nice, juicy Monday we'll start it off with the NBA picks, dive into college basketball, and then get into what we got for Monday night football. I don't know. Anything big really happened yesterday other than everyone get hurt?
Bruh, Debo got hurt. Fucking
Rip
Dalvin
to
Cook
everyone's
got hurt.
fantasy teams that no one cares about.
McCaffrey got hurt. Like it's all trash. It's all bad. There is no positive note to take away from some of these games, man. Um, it's just a lot of bad stuff happened yesterday. Throughout the NFL, and you know but that's part of the game. It's all part of the game. Um, we're just waiting for some people to show up. But yeah, man. Trying to think if we missed on anything.
Scherzer. Scherzer to the Mets.
Scherzer to the Mets. Not really surprised. He didn't really do much for the team when he showed up. He had a decent run when he first got into a Dodger uniform, but you know, he was subpar. He's nothing special to me. He's nothing special to the city of Los Angeles. Obviously, losing Bauer hurts, but we'd be right back. Fade Cade's assist while Hayes isn't. No. It's just that was just a bad game, bro. That game was just he was not the savior, and I'm not gonna let you do that, Roddy. Don't do that. Don't. I know what you're doing right now, and you're patronizing me, and that's not cool. It's not cool. I don't like that. You're supposed to be my boy. You patronize me right now. Don't do that. That's not gangster.
Let's get into the NBA. 5 minutes in, we got most of our usuals and casuals rocking with us, coming at you a little bit late on Monday, but that's what happens when nothing starts early. Come at us a little bit later, focus on Monday Night Football, so we'll get through hoops a little bit quickly today.
NBA tonight. I'm going straight to the Sixer game. Going Sixers first half -7 against a Magic team that has no answer for what we're going to give them tonight. Sixers getting back healthy, coming off an overtime L on Saturday, game that I went to. Got to see my boy Ant Edwards. Got iced by a guy they call D-Lo. That sucks. You never ever want to get iced by a guy named D-Lo. But that's how it went, and that's pretty much. There's really nothing we can do about that. We got iced by him and lost. We come back tonight, handle business. First half -7. Lock it in, easy money. Sixers should smoke them.
Can't really doubt that. Don't want to deal with the full game implications there. Come in, come out, get done of that business early. 14 might not come through fully, but we know they'll be up by 10 after the first half.
Yes, sir. Also, there's I don't know if Jokic is ducking smoke again tonight. Do you know if he's playing? Has he? Because none of his numbers are up. Also, I don't know if you saw the news, but Michael Porter Jr. is going to have back surgery.
Yeah, he's been out for a little bit now. Looks like he's done though.
That's bad. That's very bad. Bad back. Denver's gonna regret that contract. Just that contract. Maybe a John Wall type contract where it cripples an organization. They gave him the money based on potential, and potential is just another word for you ain't done shit. I feel bad for the guy because of injury, but it's that's going to really hurt them. Obviously because that's the next game I'm going to. I really just want to talk about that for a quick second. It's unfortunate. He is talented guy, stiff, always been stiff in the hips, can't really move side to side. We know that. We knew that already.
And he came in with the implications when you drafted him, set out a year, this could always happen. And you just hope, you never hope that it happens. And now that it is, you got to get through that contract at this point and just hope that he gets healthy and maybe can potentially come back next year. But who the hell knows a back? Good luck.
Absolutely. I like Wendell Carter, but I don't think I'm going to bet him tonight. Anytime a center has to match up with Joel Embiid, there's a good chance that they could be in foul trouble. A lot of stuff.
He likes the under, not the over. Do you like the under?
Yeah, possibly, but I wouldn't even touch it, man. I wouldn't even touch. Wendell. If anything, I would hammer his points. I'm sure his points are still at 12.5, unless they adjusted the number. Wendell is high volume shots. I believe Cole Anthony is still out for the team, so he's been putting up points. He's been putting up shots from all over. I think Wendell Carter at over 11.5. I don't care about the whole him facing up against Embiid tonight. I like him to just based off volume. He's got to be able to get you 12 points. I don't think he's an absolute no-show against. I don't think he's an absolute no-show against Joel. My favorite prop tonight, though, that I'm back on tonight.
The key word favorite
is Seth Curry's points. The season, beginning of the season, he cashed us out. Gotten a couple more games under his belt back from injury. Knocked off some of the rust the other night. I like him to go off tonight. I like him to have a good game. Seth Curry over 14.5 at the crib, I think, is an easy, safe bet. So those are the two plays I like in the Sixer game. I like the Sixers first half, and I like Seth Curry to score 15 points.
All right.
In the Miami Heat Nuggets game, I am going with
the easy way to go with this one.
What are you thinking?
No, you're the one who said it. This is the one time you spoiled a bet before the stream.
Well, I wanted to go with Bam, but Bam hasn't been right. But the combo I'm going to go with is Will Barton's PRA today. And Will Barton's PRA is at 24.5. I think he soars over that. Points, rebounds, assist, easy money, I think. Yeah, that's the play.
Barton, you can see who's going to just do the matchup. See who's going to be guarding him throughout most of the game. Barton, high volume, very efficient to it. You get to the rim, pull up on you. You know his game at this point.
And
So that's just where with the weaker defensive matchups, I think that's a nice place to target.
they
There's
also
no way
get
they
him
put
for
Jimmy on him, right?
no, I mean even so, Will Barton he creates well for others. That's part of his game that people do not really pay attention to. He's been very good creating for other people. He also gets you 5-6 boards. You know what I mean? He's a solid contributor across the board. With no Jokic, he handles the ball. And even if Jokic plays, he's been their most consistent player this year. Will Barton has been their most consistent player.
I like it.
Yeah, so that's the third play. And the final play. Well, matter of fact, I'll do 5. We'll do 5 tonight. We'll do 5. I'll do
I
5.
wish who is it? Cam. Cam always calls you out on that Canadian game. He goes, so I got 3 plays for you. All right, strap in for 8, fellas.
Right. Oh man. We're gonna go with Jared Allen as long as he's playing. Right? Him to get a double-double at -140. And his rebound prop.
Ooh.
His rebound prop's at 10.5. Right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play him up to 12 to get him at +125. +125, Jared Allen, 12 plus boards. Yes, Evan Mobley's back. That does not bother me. Jared Allen is he's their guy. That's what I'm rolling with for tonight. We go back to the well with Jared Allen. I also think Mobley will play more defense on Kristaps, and Jared Allen will be able to clean the glass. So that's all I got right now for the NBA. I'm not going to do 5 because I got four plays in the NFL game.
Ooh. Just like a casual, I got 4 plays in the NFL, so
Hey, man. The people want volume and transparency. Hey, how many units are you up since we started the show?
I don't know. I just tweeted it. I don't think
Oh,
it's that great.
it's like what, 80?
Nah, man, only 74.
Oh,
Slacking. I'm slacking.
oh man. How long have we
What's
been doing
up?
this
Who
show?
you?
How long have we been doing this show?
We're about like 115-ish episodes in.
Oh,
Since
75,
since
seven,
June 22nd.
oh,
June
70,
22nd.
75 units?
4.
Oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty
Keep
good, man.
rounding.
And these are all free plays?
Only.
Oh, okay. All right. Just checking.
What was the Sixers first half one last time?
7, -7. -7 on the number. Yeah, and we're
College
going.
hoops time, right?
I beg your pardon?
Time for college hoops.
Yes, sir. You already know. The most important part of the show, if you haven't been listening, get your pen and paper out. We got the best ever dude at college, best ever at college basketball. His name's Rex. You can find him at Rest Easy on Twitter. But yeah, listen, here you go. There it is. I'm gonna shut up and get to it, man. Let's hear what you got for the people today, because I'm sure you've been getting DMs from people asking you about, like the plays, I'm sure.
Yeah, man. They hate that I lived a life a little bit for this past weekend, so sorry about that. Killed it during the week, so give you a little bit on the Broncos yesterday on this show. Don't start just parlaying the picks. I mean, as long as it's a little sprinkle, I guess you can do it. But we got 2 overs to start the night at for us here. The first one we're going to be rocking with 7 p.m. tip. So just in a little bit 2.5 hours, Central Michigan versus Kentucky here. So this is a spot where in just all of college basketball slate, tonight and Thursday night, you have extremely weak ones. Kentucky has been rolling, and the lowest they've put up so far this season is 77. And this is where tonight I think they get a 90 burger up on the sheet. My only concern is Central Michigan with their offense. They've been not struggling to break. Yeah, they've been struggling to break 60, and Kentucky's defense been all right. But the one part I like here is both of these teams are top 100 in pace, and Central Michigan actually likes to play better. So Central Michigan's just going to go balls, gun out. Their defense is one of the worst, and so far their offense ain't far off. So that's just kind of where you can target Kentucky's team total a little bit safer here. But I think this is a roll spot, so I like the over 147.5 minus 110.
Let's get it. 90 burger, yeah. Yeah. I'm with it.
Well, Rory, we're only 15 minutes in. You missed like 5 NBA plays. You can roll back to them to get them real quick. We just gave out one total. The second total is we're going back to Oral Roberts here, but they're playing Tulsa. And this one, get a little sweaty here because Tulsa does not like to run that fast, but we're taking the over 143.5 at minus 110 here. The biggest factor where we like this one is you could maybe wait for a second half spot, but since you get that -2 spread, I know we'll get fouling in the end. And Oral Roberts, they're playing at the 50th pace, and since they're home here, they're going to get Tulsa to turn up a little bit. Yes, I respect Tulsa's coach very much in Heath, but I just think Oral Roberts and this will get into foul territories where this will cross the over 143.5. So I definitely would not be playing the under here. Two teams basically evenly matched. We'll see an up and down game because Tulsa will fall into the trap. What do you like? Real quick, NBA question, because we always will get to your questions if you drop them in here.
Unless Christian Wood is not playing, I wouldn't touch it. Only guy I'm taking for a double-double is Christian Wood. And believe it or not, the guy that I would actually target second on the team is Porter. I think Porter's second on the team in double-doubles this year. He's had like 4 of them with assists. Jay Sean, he'll have a game here and a game there, but the only high volume rebounder that they got is Christian Wood. I would not bet that personally. That I would not bet Jay Sean to get one. That's just not my no, sir.
One of the grossest bets that I think you could potentially make tonight, bro. Vanderbilt's. No, I'm not making it. Vanderbilt's laying 37.5 against Mississippi Valley State. Just let that sink in. This Vanderbilt side is laying 37.5 points. Might be time for Miss Valley State to go back down to D2 if that's happening.
Gonzaga. Who's Gonzaga got tonight?
Fucking nobody. Tarleton
State. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not touching.
Got the total at 138 there. So this you're literally expecting Tarleton to not break 50 here. That's why you're getting your 84.5. John, best of luck. We'll never talk you off a bet if you're going to be rolling with the Zags non-con. They can put up 100 at will.
Over 15.5 rebounds and assists. Sergio, possibly. That's like I'm 50-50 on that. I'm 50-50 on that. Although he's been murdering it. You know what? I actually will probably take the ticket. He play his big brother tonight. That's not true. Stop lying, dog.
Is he trying to throw you off your game? You can fact check him, but I'll get to what Bryce is asking us on the game where who is this Iowa side played.
Seager really signed with the Rangers?
All right. Iowa, Virginia is getting interrupted because it looks to be true. Great live reaction for everyone currently joining in. Sosa has his mind blown because Seager is leaving his boys. What the fuck? We might have to stop the stream. You guys might not get Washington versus Seattle picks. You might just have to tweet them out at this point. Look at that. He's shook.
Damn. All right. Well, at least we got Trey Turner.
Roddy, you're on a 5-minute suspension. He's the first person that's ever got one. I needed to show it real quick. Well, you don't kick him while he's down there on the stream. You got to get the NFL plays, Roddy. We'll go and we'll call Bovada or whoever the hell you're betting through to make sure they block your account.
This right now. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm just damn.
Let me spit off the last play and let me talk about Iowa versus Virginia, and then we can get to the Seager shit.
I'm not crying. You're crying. I'm not crying.
We don't need you sad for NFL because we got it. Damn. So Iowa versus Virginia. This Iowa got a game. So far, they played a whole bunch of nobodies. The +2 is a little bit disrespectful, I think, to Virginia here. because they've actually shown up against actual competition. Sure, they've lost some games, but their best team isn't NC Central that they've played so far this season. A 129.5 total here. Just don't bet it. It's just these teams, they're so unpredictable right now. And with the Iowa team, are they just going to roll smoke into it? You know what you get into a UVA game there, regardless who you play, you'll never get something over 130. And I'm surprised that we got a 129.5 here. Just don't bet it.
10 years, $325 million.
I'll be all right.
Damn.
Perfect timing to get breaking news out here because, man, that was a whirlwind for you real quick right there.
Damn. All right, man. And on to the NFL.
On
to the NFL. Let's go to the game, man. Let's go to let's go talk about the NFL, man. Baseball's going to go on strike. We're not even going to get a fucking season, man. Fuck these guys. God damn it. All right. So,
Roddy, you're off your ban. You're good now.
You're good, man. It's cool. The game is the game, right? All right, listen. Y'all wanted it. I want Sports Guy on the show. I want him on the show so bad, but he can't make it today. I'm sick about it. I'm going to just straight up run this and tell y'all the NFL has been crazy. I like DK tonight. I like DK to score a touchdown. Listen, if Seattle does not come out tonight and win, their season's over. This is a must-win game for both teams. All right. Washington still think they got a shot at the playoffs, just like the Giants entering yesterday. Seattle kind of still believes that too, seeing that it's a 17-game season. Right? Russ not 100%, but I believe in games in which Seattle's lost back-to-back games, I think they're like 16-2 under Pete Carroll. Obviously, I would say Seattle if this game was in Seattle. The only reservation and hesitation I would have gambling and betting on Washington is because of number 3. Russell Wilson is one of the guys. It's one of them guys who
gonna pick him,
and he just makes
prime
4 or 5
Russ.
plays, makes 4 or 5 plays in a game that you can't account for, where he's running for his life and he just boom, someone's wide open. I think this is a prop game. I like DK Metcalf anytime touchdown. I like Logan Thomas anytime touchdown. I like Terry McLaurin anytime touchdown. I'm going to sprinkle on Gerald Everett anytime touchdown. I think Everett is due for a big game. Washington gives it up against tight ends, yardage-wise especially. And I think that they make an attempt here to give Russell easier throws over the middle of the field. Obviously, we know Carson's season is ended. They have no run game. They're relying on DJ Dallas to be their feature back. The Seattle Seahawks are devout of talent. They just don't have the talent that
that's where I would be targeting my props at. It's definitely on the Washington side here.
I'm going to sprinkle a little something on Taylor Heineke to score a touchdown on the ground.
Ooh,
he's been one of the better rushing quarterbacks in the NFL this season. And you know, in and around the goal line, he gets close. I bet on him a couple of weeks ago to get it. He didn't get it. I'm going to repeat that. I think you can get it like plus 300, close to around plus 300, because people have actually bet that. Plus 330 is the number. Also, a trend that I've been seeing: DeAndre Carter has gotten in the end zone 3 of the last 4 games. He's a punt returner, kick returner, but he gets open. Also, shout out to bullpen bets yesterday. Said that the NFL was not having kickoff returns for a touchdown, and he got one in the San Francisco game.
He did call that shot there. My only concern with Carter is Samuel confirmed out?
No, Curtis Samuel should be on.
I know he was questionable to return.
He's on a pitch count tonight. He's going to play, but he's going to play limited snaps.
That's why I think it's a McLaurin. I think it's an easy night to go on McLaurin. Like, he already gave out his ATD. I think he gets his yards easy tonight.
Yeah. So
I don't see how he
play,
doesn't.
the plays
I
are
know
Logan
Spin could give
Thomas.
me right now 66.5, 5.5 receptions. Like you can go either way with that. That seems a little too easy because you can get that on one play against the Seattle cornerback. Spin could give you the
Absolutely.
breakdown of who's going to be covering him on the outside there, man.
With so those are the plays. It's Gerald Everett, Terry McLaurin are my two favorite ones. And then we're gonna sprinkle on Logan Thomas and DeAndre Carter, and obviously DK Metcalf as well. I think that's a guy who's definitely on the radar every game. He's big fucking gorilla, fucking giant. Just special athlete. I don't think he's a great receiver, but against these defensive backs, he should have his way. They are not good on the back end. Their safeties also stink. I do believe the game has points. I would veer towards the over. But again, it's all predicated on is Russ going to get some help? Because as good as he is, and the only reason I'm not betting on, I would not bet against him is because of him. I expect Russ to have a great game. I fully expect that.
I think Spin gave this out on the last Sunday morning quarterback. I think it's a spot that we should roll it back. And this is how we're going to wrap up today's episode, just under a half hour. John Law was dropping it out there. Gibson, not sure he could be injured. Backup, I don't think it really matters. McKissick's over receiving yards is 27.5 at minus 120. I mean, against his linebackers for Seattle in coverage, I think he could easily get those dump offs. That's my play for tonight. J.D. McKissick over 27.5 receiving yards minus 120.
Yes, sir.
3 plays for you tonight from Rex. Sosa gave you the ATDs plays with you, the NBA props. 3 different sports to start your Monday off right, to get that balance in your book right, to get that bookie sweating. Everyone listen to Who You. Like the show, please. Really helps us out on YouTube. We appreciate all 80 plus of you rocking with us right now. So I know there's a shit ton of more of you on Twitter. Is there anything you saw on Twitter?
Yeah,
you want to shout out?
Right now there's like 40 people, but I bounced out of it. I literally bounced out. But if you are tuning in on Twitter, we appreciate y'all. Joseph, we appreciate you, man. He just replied in the comments. I literally just opened it, so the numbers dropped. There were probably comments in there, but we just didn't. If you guys would like the video, share it, the whole 9. You feel me? Whatever you guys can. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, I almost got every single fucking comment up on YouTube. So like you said, we tell you day in and out. If you're still watching on Twitter, we love you there, but jump over to here if you want your shit shown, because sometimes you get clipped during the winter. You get your YouTube name shout out there. Sometimes you drop a winner and it gets clipped in a winner, and then you look extra nice there. Always drop your plays. Ask us bets. We appreciate every single one of you tuning in. I'm having a fun night. I'm going to Dave & Buster's. We out.